but I'm controlling him here and I'm keeping him here. Right? And just riding him for time. Time hold for points or a pin, and then also time hold to finish with a submission. So you have two primary purposes of those fighting. Mune Gatame, we'll work a lot of Mune Gatame here, chest hold, because I think it's one of the most important hold downs you can do. So that being said, Mune Gatame is here. Okay, I've thrown him down, I've knocked him down, I've broken him down, I've turned him over. Here he is on his back. All right, my knee is under his shoulder, by his head. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is this point, underhook here, and I'm going to control the head. All right, now at this point, I can grab here, I can grab his gi, or I can grab under here, but this other knee is here by his hips, and I'm very low. I'm very low. My knees are wide, my hips are quite low, and the chest is on him. And I'm riding him on top of him with my chest. Okay? And you know, I've seen guys hold like this or hold like this. This is fine. If I can keep him down from getting up, I'll do it. But if I can grab him, even better. So I'm going to hook his head to keep him from bridging his head. Now, if I hold him this way, he can bridge and start turning or turning into me and getting out. Okay, and I don't want that to happen. So I've got to take that appendage away from him. So I've got to take that control away from him. So I'm going to hook his head. When I hook his head, my elbow is real close to my knee. These are some little points that really will help you. Okay, if I have this out here and my knee's too far away, see how he slid his leg? He got out. He pulled his arm in and he got out. So I'm going to trap that here like this. And a lot of times you can grab here and hold like this. And when I do that, chest to chest, and suck it in tight, and I can hold like this, I can grab my hands here, whatever I want to do, okay? But I'm controlling him here and I'm keeping him here. Right? And just riding him for time. That's really what it is a ride. And every time he moves, I move with him. I don't have to pin his shoulder, so move around. And I just stay with the guy. I just keep moving. And I might have to shift positions, you know, come back, and flatten out, and come back and might move. Whatever I need to do to keep him down, ride him for time. All the while I'm thinking, I want to get a submission eventually. Okay? So if I'm here, I'm thinking, okay, now where I can hold him here for time. Well, where can I get a submission? Well, I know what I can do. I can start working for this thing here. You know, I can get a bent arm lock from there, or a straight arm lock from there. I can do something. I can go for another move for a strangle. Who knows? So I'm always looking for that. So the basics, guys, are really important. So what I'm going to have you do is this. I'm going to have you start with Mune Gatame. I'm going to have you ride him and work on him, okay? Just control him. And again, you may want to grab here. That's fine. But I'm not laying his head on the mat, am I? Okay? I can hold here, that's fine. Or if I want to hold here, okay, and just put my hand out to post, I can do that to stop him. Okay, now, his job is to kind of try to get away a little bit, just like he's doing here, okay? But my job is to keep him, and I may have to shift gears, I may have to sit back, okay? Another thing you may have to do with this hand here, I just thought of it. Everybody come around the back side here so we don't have to move. Sandy, you would too, probably going to have to show you. Look, sometimes with this hand, if he's smart, come over here. If he's smart, he's going to shrimp into me. And he's smart, he knows how to do this. And he knows that if he shrimps in, I'm in trouble now, okay? All right. So, what I may have to do is just hand check him here. Take a hip check. So I'm going to put my hand here, keep him turning in. And notice I'm controlling, see I'm still controlling my upper body, I'm using my head, but I'm checking here, I'm stopping here. Okay, and then I wait for him to grab here, the YOKO SHIHO, and hold him. So I always want to try to improve my position, but I'm going to have to adapt to keep him on his back. All that yapping for this, I just want you to make sure you hold him down, keep him down, hold him for at least 20 seconds, and then have every intention of finishing him off with a submission. Okay? Time hold for points or a pin, and then also time hold to finish with a submission. So you have two primary purposes of those we got that? Let's stay with Mune Gatame here. It's real basic, but it really works. I mean, guys won world championships with it. You know, one of the greats of all time, Gatame, won the first Olympics with this move. So let's work on just some minor points that actually, you know, small things become big things, but make big things happen. So let's work on that. Just work on controlling an upper quadrant here. And then we're going to work on controlling his hips, then we're going to work on controlling his legs, okay? So I'm going to keep him down. So let's say this guy is, I mean, he's a wiggler, man. He's fighting. He does not want to stay on his back. And that happens. We get a lot of them. Some guys just kind of give up and lay there. But, you know, if he's got fight in his heart, he'll want to get out. So I've got to make sure I keep him there, and I've got to do some methods, some things to make sure I keep him there. So one is, I want to put most of my emphasis when I hold it in the chest hold, one at a time, up in the upper quadrant, the chest area, exactly in, okay? And so look at this one, and Sandy pointed this out, I think this is going to point out, my elbow, it should be on the mat, and I should be controlling his head, and he can't bridge, okay? And like Derek was pointing out to Paul earlier, you know, if you're on the bottom there, you want to turn in and shrimp in to escape. That's your best avenue of escape, rather than trying to get out and turn the other way, because it'll just make my pen tighter. So that's you know, I know what he's going to try to do. He's going to turn in. So I'm going to make sure I keep him down here and I press him to the mat. Okay. So I'm hitting his shoulder and chest, upper chest, the whole left side of his pec area here. I'm just locking it tight to my body. Okay. So look how my feet are. The knees are wide. In this particular case, my toes are in. I can have it on my toes. That's fine too. But I'm going to keep the hips very, very low. Hips to the mat. Okay. And I can ride him this way, control it. But I'd like to have an extra element of control. Come on over here, Sandy, so you can see the stuff. So I got here, and I want to have this element of control while he can't bridge. Okay. So here I'm pressing him like this, and I'm holding him here. You know, I'm getting a good hold. But let's say this guy's tough, and it's really hard to hold. Now, okay, there we got that. Oh, now I don't want that to happen. So I've got to keep him here and keep riding him, chest on him. Now, if I see that he's starting to turn on me and shrimp, and we talked about this a few seconds ago, okay, come around here to the other side, Sandy. I'm going to put my hand here and hip check him, hand check him, so he keeps, I keep him from turning into it. And I may have to hold him here. I may actually hold him here by his hips, you know, like this, and just keep him here. And you can do that. I've seen guys get stuck here, and they're held by their hips. Okay, some guys are even held by their knees, down like this, and they're being held. And that's fine, because he's not getting away, and I'm winning, all right? So, whatever it is, my hands are here. Everybody see that? You're doing this. Hands here, right at the buttocks, the hip area, and when he turns in, that stops him from turning in. And now, if he starts to wiggle out, try to turn, then now we grab here, catch with a YOKO SHIHO Gatame, side four corner hold.
Notice how he's grabbing the pants or the belt on the other side? That makes me triangling him much harder, because he's got my hips pinned down.
I'm sticking him here. See? So I did have here, I was controlling here, and I'm seeing that I just don't have enough control of his legs. For whatever reason, I think I'm just weak here in the legs. He's going to somehow use his legs to escape. I quickly shift over, and the basic way is come between the legs, grab at the buttocks area, and grab here, and pin him down. And I'm using my hands here to hold him here. Now I can hold him tight there, that works too. But a lot of times if you pin him to the mat, he's stuck to the mat. Okay, you're literally pinning him to the mat. See the pants. If his pants are too tight, then you grab what you can and hold on. Okay? Now, another alternative to this is I may grab the near leg, and when I do grab this near leg, come here, can everybody see this? Grab the near leg, come over, an overhook here, and I can grab my own belt, okay, my gi, and hold on nice and tight here. And I'm sticking them this way too. Controlling this way. And this is a variation of YOKO SHIHO Gatame. Okay. And I'm just staying with it. I come back to here and stay with it. But notice how I'm riding now. Now, also with my hands, and if you're doing YOKO SHIHO Gatame, okay, I'm still holding here, but I'm trying to just tear them apart. See this? Stick him here like this. Now this is very uncomfortable for him. And I'm just going to ride him here, okay? And now I've got the time, 20 seconds. Now if I see, okay, and my coach is telling me on the side, okay, it's going to be 20 seconds real quick, get ready to go for the submission. Okay, and I know that what I want to do, say, I probably can catch a nice ude from here. Okay, so from here, as this, okay, referee says 20 seconds are up, go for your submission, and I can start working here, try to get there, start working, and work the ude. You'll fish it for it your own way. But what I'm saying, guys, is have a plan. You're winning. the time is on your side, okay? And it's a time hold. Keep riding him out, ride him for that time. All the time think. Don't just like, think, what do I do next? How do I control him more? How do I take more control away from him and give it to myself? How do I continually improve my position? That's what an osekomi is about. So that's what I want you to do. So when you hold this guy, and it used to be when we were competing, it was 30 seconds, you know? And in the very old rules, it was well over a minute or whatever. So you had to hold him a long time. Now it's only 20 seconds, and it's not nearly as long. And yeah, but it's still pretty tough on a guy who's not willing to stay on his back. Okay, but you know what I mean. So let's keep your wits about you, keep thinking what you need to do to keep him on his back and ride him, all right? Let's finish out with this and just work on these small points to make big things happen. These are control points that continually want to improve my position.